Good morning, students. I myself, Divakar Pandey from KUNTI Modern English School, NAWADA, and welcome to you for your e-learning class. Today, I am going to provide you this very video about lesson 3, which has been taken from history, and it belongs to class 6. And today, we have to study the topic that from gathering to growing food. How men started to learn farming from gathering. So now we come to the chapter. Today we have varieties of food like we use fruits, vegetables, different kinds of cereals in daily life. Meat, milk, eggs, etc. But do you know from where these comes? Yes, fruits, vegetables, cereals that we eat, we take it from plant products. Meat, milk always come from animals. So we use today plant products and animal products also. But how it became possible? Men learned to grow these fruits and cereals. Men started to learn how these animals might be reared or can be reared. But how it possible? Because without knowing about the nature of different crops, different edible foods, that where they could be possible to grow, without knowing about animals, that in which type of climate they are habitual to live their life. Without knowing these things, it was not possible. It means at the first time they might have learnt about more and more these plants and animals, so they used to grow these fruits in a particular place, and these animals could have also been found in particular place. Like for examples, when we take sheep or goats, they are likely not able to live in other areas like than other varieties of animals who like to live in dry areas, because sheep and goat only can live in hilly areas, not like a cows or ox or other cattle that they live in dry areas. So how it possible? How it became possible? Now today we have to know about these. First of all, variety of fruits that we eat, variety of animals product that we use in our life, they only became possible in past time, that were learnt by these nomads. Who were nomads? Okay, as we know, human beings lived in nomadic life. It means they were only hunter and gatherers. So like this, they used to live in nomadic life for thousands of years. At that time, they were hunters and gatherers. As you have studied that in past time they were spending nomadic life, it means they were hunter and gatherers. During the new stone age, which is also known as the Neolithic age, which is Neolithic age. So it is known as Neolithic age. Around 10,000 years ago, early humans started to produce their own food and lead a settled life. Which type of life? Settled life. But how? How it became possible? Due to change of climate. as we have studied, due to change of climates that played an important role. It means a very important role in the changing of human life that were spending in past time. How? Now we come to the point. How it became possible? It means we can say that without changing in climate is what not it was not possible. A large portion of the earth's surface was covered with ice sheets. Before the changing of climate, whole the earth was full of ice sheets only. How it became possible? Now we come to in the beginning of the Neolithic age, as we know, the whole part of earth was covered with ice sheets. But due to the change of climate, these ice melted and areas became habitable. When the climate changed, these ice started to melt, and after melting these ice sheet, the areas on the earth became habitable. Like this warm climate was best suited for crops and habitation. When it became warm, it means after warming situation, the earth became able to be habitational place and people used to live here. When we come as its result, we can say as a result dry areas became open grasslands and forests became dense. Beginning of farming, it became dense. Now how it possible? It means how we can say now it was time the beginning of agriculture. Yes, about which it can be said like this, then in that time beginning of the agriculture might have occurred. It means agriculture, when we discuss that agriculture was the greatest discovery. In that time agriculture was the greatest discovery of the Neolithic age, because I have told you that was the time of Neolithic age. So in this time agriculture became the greatest discovery of the Neolithic age. During this period early humans, it means during this very period early humans learned the technique of sowing seeds. How? They learned how to sow seeds. So in this period the early man became able to learn how to seed, how to grow seeds and growing plants and finally harvesting them. But how this happened, how this could have been happened, we have to care on. They must have, it means they must have learned this accidentally or by observing any plants. How? To growing in the wild. It means when any person saw for the first time growing any plant in that wild, they must have think about this, and like this they encouraged themselves to know about growing a plant, and like this they have learned about agriculture. In next video I will discuss about this. Okay, be safe and study at your home carefully. Okay, thank you.